I'm so excited to bring you guys a fresh video today. Guys, I'm starting to really love this whole YouTube thing. So if you got any ideas, please drop them down in the comments. But today we are going to figure out how... The power just went out of my house. Okay, back on. All right, that was weird. Take two. Today I got a video for everybody that just created their account on Amazon and wants to know what to do. This is a one-stop shop video. It's going to show you the whole step-by-step process on how to do everything start to finish. You're going to head to TJ Maxx. I'm not going to bring my camera. I'm going to go in. I'm going to try to find a product for you. I'll tell you how long it took. We'll go through the Keepa chart so you guys know exactly what to do and how to get started. So please stay tuned for today. It's going to be a special one. Let's go. Forgot I got a bunch of returns. I bought the wrong product. I started getting bad reviews. I just got to the post office. I'm going to return these boxes real quick and then I'm going to run into TJ Maxx and see what I find. So I just got out of TJ Maxx. Actually ended up driving home because I don't live too far away. But I did find a product. So I stood in line longer than it took me to find a product. Right now, currently, there is a lot of clearance going on. So I just went straight back to the clearance section. And I'm actually going to show you exactly what I bought because we're going to do this whole video proper. I ended up buying Nike. I know a lot of you are not approved to sell Nike, but I bought these little footsies. This is the receipt. 0 sales tax because it's clothing. And I'm actually going to show you guys what this looks like whenever you scan it. Okay, here's the item. You can see it sells for $28. Suggested retail. We are going to scan this. So you just hold your phone over, scan the barcode, and you can see the current buy box right now is $23.57 with 196,000 sales rank. We're going to take a look at it first through here. So we're going to click it. You can see it has 16 reviews. This over here is going to let you know this product requires poly bagging. So make sure when you send it in, you are going to put it in a poly bag, and I'm going to show you how to do that, but make sure you do that. Sometimes there's going to be a hazmat over here. So we're going to click this. It said it was 23. That's the lowest seller right now, but we're going to go off the buy box at $23.57, and we're going to put in $8 that we paid for. No sales tax is actually going to leave us with a $7.13 profit. That's going to be after all the FBA fees, which is going to be about $8.50, and I did buy 5 of them. That would be 5 times 7, which is $35. Like I said, I was in the store 10 minutes. We're going to go to Jungle Scout Sales Estimator. This is a free estimator tool. You all should be using this. But it was 196,000 rank. We'll just put 200,000. Marketplace, I'm in the US, and then you're going to go to the clothing category because that's what it's in. Estimated sales, and it's going to tell you right there, guys, 90 sales per month. If we go back on that listing, there are 30 other sellers, top 5%. Actually, everybody's pretty competitive. 90 sales, especially with Christmas coming up, sell it for 25. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys is Keepa. If you don't have Keepa, you should get it. It's going to give you all your data trends. It's like 20 bucks a month. It's going to really take all the guesswork out of the product. So you're going to scan this with Keepa. We're going to be able to come up here on the graph. This is a 3-month period. Basically, all these spikes is really good. And to see that pink line is the buy box. So we can see that the buy box is rotating between $25 and about 23. You'll be able to see the sales rank on here. Up here, you're going to look at the buy box rotation. This is very important as well. In a range of 30 days, it is rotating between sellers. These are all different sellers right here. This is what you want to look at. This is a great buy box rotation. Okay guys, so now you have your product and you're ready to list it. So the first thing you're going to do is click the top option there, and we already have our $23.57. We're going to be making $7 in profit. What you're going to do is try to find your break-even point, and this is going to help you when you're referring to this listing later on. Type in 16.85 cents, 20. So that's about our break-even point. 19 cents is where we're pretty much going to make no money on this. So now we can go back, and you're going to scroll to the bottom, hit the list option. From this page, scroll down here to fulfillment channel. And for us, we're going to be doing FBA. We're going to be sending this into Amazon. So we're going to click the bottom option, and it's going to ask you the condition of the item. We are selecting new. It doesn't look like you even have an option to hit used on this one. We are going to set our price at $23.57. Through here, we're actually going to create our SKU. You cannot change it after it's completely made. So what I like to do is try to find a way to find this product a little bit quicker later on. So I'm just going to write Nike boots and we paid $8 for this, and we're gonna have our break-even point. So we'll put BE so we know. That's what we found earlier. That's gonna be 15.20 is when we're gonna be making no money on this product. We obviously want to stay above that, but when you're looking through your inventory, this will be a quick way to determine how much profit you're gonna be making and how low you can go and still make a profit. If you guys are doing FBM, you're gonna hit the channel FBM and it's gonna ask you the quantity. We bought 5 of them, so we're gonna put 5 there. We would select our shipping template. We would just go down and hit save and finish. Same thing for this. So Amazon FBA, save and finish, and then it will probably take about 3 to 5 minutes until it will be available on your computer to where you can create the shipment. I'm gonna hop on my computer now and I'm gonna show you guys how to create the listing from your computer. Guys, when you get over to the desktop version, we're gonna come over to the catalog. You're going to add products and it is gonna take you to this page that we were just on. So you just want to verify that it is the right one, because sometimes when you're doing sourcing, guys, it's not going to come up with the barcode and you're going to have to type in descriptions or use your phone. Instead of scanning the barcode, you're going to scan the image. Sometimes it'll pop up that way. So after we scan the product in, it's going to be pretty much the same concept as on your phone and just a little bit bigger. We are going to come over to the product and select new, sell this product, Amazon FBA, new, 23.57 like before, and then we're gonna kind of do the same thing. $8 break even was what, 15.20. So now that we've done that, we're actually gonna hit save and finish this time, and it's gonna take you to this screen right here. Okay, it's gonna be choose your barcode type. There are a couple different ways that you can do this. So for me, I use the Amazon barcode because I ship with Inventory Lab, and it seems to be easier if you just use a barcode for every item. Now, if you're shipping with just Amazon, in my personal opinion, it's easier to ship with manufacturer barcodes, but sometimes it will not let you. But you can set your preference, so every time you get to this page, it'll have your preference type. Let me just show you what I mean. If you want to change your settings, what you're going to do, you're going to come up right above this is the settings tab. You're just going to come all the way down to fulfillment by Amazon, and then in these settings, you're going to scroll down your FBA product barcode preference, and from here I have the Amazon barcode selected. But if you do want to use manufacturer barcodes and you ship with Amazon's program, then that's totally fine. Whatever you want to pick, that is your personal preference. For me, I'm just going to keep it on the Amazon barcode. Current fulfillment type, it says merchant. It's actually going to be FBA. I don't know why that always says that, but don't worry about that part. If you selected FBA, it's going to be FBA. We are going to click save and continue. Okay, so when you guys get to this page, there's a couple things that you're going to want to pay attention to. First thing is going to be the packing details. Individual units is what we're going to be selecting. New case pack template, and it's going to be the same item in a box, and all of the boxes are going to be the same size and weight, and you can just create it a little bit faster through there. But we're going to be doing individual units. If you have different items in the boxes and it's all going to change, you're always going to pretty much hit that. We're also going to take a look at the information action. So there's an exclamation point trying to grab our attention. This is letting us know that there is prep that is required, and that's going to be polybagging. When we scanned it originally, we can see that there was a notification letting us know that this item is going to need polybagging. So you have to pay attention to that. If you don't, they're either going to not receive your item or they're going to charge you for the prep that's needed. We're going to be prepping this ourselves. What we're going to do is just click this option, just asking you to acknowledge the fact that this item needs polybagged, and you are basically just agreeing that you are going to polybag. You want to put it in a clear bag, and it has to have a suffocation warning on that bag if it's a certain measurement. I don't know that off the top of my head, but basically if you put it on every poly bag, you're going to be fine. Some poly bags, and especially some good ones, have the suffocation warning on them, so you don't need to worry about that. We are just going to hit acknowledge, and then it's going to ask you who's prepping the units, and that's going to be us. If you want Amazon to do it, you actually can. So we're buy seller. Who's going to label the units? Right here, Amazon will tell you right here, they're going to charge you 55 cents per unit to label. Guys, we can just do this ourselves, like no problem, okay? So it's buy seller, buy seller. Well, the quantity that we're going to send, we are going to select 5. Number of boxes, you don't have to worry about that. It won't even let you do anything. And that's just if you're doing the case pack template, you'll be able to select how many boxes and how many units in each box. From here, we're going to hit ready to pack. When you get to this page, you are going to print the SKU labels. you guys can actually use 30 up labels is going to be the easiest way to print them on when you're just starting. So you can just use a regular printer, and I'll show you guys exactly the labels that you're going to need. All right, so these are the exact labels that you guys are gonna wanna use. The Averys, you could probably find them cheaper, but you could like go to Office Max or Staples and you can pick these up there. So this is actually for a regular printer. This isn't a laser printer, but they're the 30 by 1 by 2 and 5/8 easy peel address labels, and the number you're gonna be referring to is the 8460. Okay, so once we get to this page, you're gonna have another couple options. You can either use your thermal printer. I know that most of you that are just starting are probably not gonna come out with the big guns, but if you're using a Dynamo or anything like that, you can enter the thermal and then the measurements of the labels that you're using. But today, I'm just gonna show you the easy way. If you just need a regular printer, most of you probably have a printer in your home, so it's just gonna be a little bit easier. And we're gonna print, okay? Select your computer to print to. We got the labels here. Make sure that you cover the entire barcode. And honestly, this is when you guys can put your own little kind of flavor onto it, just to give it a little bit of quality control. You know, don't cover up, like if you're doing grocery items, don't cover up the ingredients. You know, make it look nice, make it look neat. And we're just gonna do that to all 5. Let's give me the clearance sticker. We want that to come off. I absolutely did not want the customer to know how much we paid for this item. Paying $8 and selling it for $24. I think that'd take them off a little bit. Our kit's gonna be filled with a hair dryer, some Goo Gone, a rag, a Scotty peeler helps, or you can use your fingernails. So that one came off pretty easy. Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, that looks good. Would you think that I peeled anything off? There's a tad bit here, but like this material gets a little scratched up, as you can see. I'm actually not gonna use Goo Gone on this product. I would feel comfortable with the customer receiving this item. But I'm gonna go ahead and finish all these up, guys, and then I'll check back with you in a minute. Clearance life. I probably should have put the label on the outside of the poly bag. That's usually the best practice to do when you are prepping. I'm gonna see if I can get away with it on this if it looks nice. All right, guys, I'm gonna reprint labels. You do not want to get in trouble with Amazon. And if they can't scan your item, they're not gonna check it in. Don't be like me and put the label inside the poly bag. You wanna keep the label on the outside. Throw it on right on top. It's not gonna come off, trust me. This is when your quality control comes into play. Your poly bag actually does say a lot about your business. If you're slopping it on there and it doesn't look nice, you know, what's the customer gonna think? This is a customer service job. You have to think about the customer and not just about your profits. If you were a customer and you were receiving this looks legit. There you go. We're getting ready to ship these out. So let me show you how easy this part is. Done. These aren't going to go anywhere. I'm not going to use any packing paper. So we're just going to get ready to weigh this. All right, we're just going to throw it on the scale. And 1.8, we're not even at 2 pounds. Okay, then now we just finished our prep. We are going to return back to this page and exit out of there. And we're going to hit the option of pack individual units. So from this point, it's going to take you to this page. You're going to confirm your address on the top up here. I have mine cropped out so that you can't see it. But now we're going to have our shipment getting ready to be sent out. This is our group. There could be group 1, group 2, group 3. You'll go through each one of them individual. Packing information. How many boxes will this all fit into? If we have to use 2 boxes for this shipment, which it's not that much stuff, so we definitely don't need to. But if you are going to, you would hit multiple boxes needed. You're gonna confirm that. You're not gonna worry about entering through the web. You can upload your files. Again, you have an option for Amazon to process, but you're gonna pick how many boxes. So just say we had to use 2, and then we would open the web form. And then from here, you got box 1 and box 2. Just say we have the first box is gonna fit 2 units, and then our second box is gonna fit 3 units, which is gonna equal a total of 5. If you go over, they'll let you know. This part actually got a little bit confusing to me in the very beginning, but you're just gonna follow it straight down the line. Now, get this real quick. If you're using 2 boxes, but they're the exact same measurement, you only need to have one of these filled out. Just say it's a 16 by 12 by 12, and you have 2 of them. So number 1 is gonna go straight down this column. Just say it's 5 pounds, and then your box 2, 3 pounds, okay? And then you're gonna click this for both, and then you'll confirm the packing information. Now, if you're using 2 different size boxes, you're gonna add another box and just say this one is a 10 by 12 by 12. So in this column, you're gonna select the box in this column. There's a lot of reasons why people don't use this to ship out. Inventory Lab keeps a lot of information together and your accounting, and it's so much easier to use. Not saying that it's any faster, it's just easier and more organized. So you would keep it all in the same line. You would check the appropriate one. In this line, if you're using the 10, 12, you would keep that centered. And then if you're using the 16 for the second box. And then you would confirm your packing information. And when you print it, basically it'd be the same thing. We're not gonna do that. If you think you're gonna use 2 boxes, but you end up using 1, you don't have to back out of this page and go back into it. We're just gonna hit restart. So hopefully you guys have made it along this far in the video. Trying not to make this video super long. We wanna make it as quick as possible with enough information to where you guys can succeed. So everything will fit into 1 box, confirm. We're gonna enter the weight. And you got to round up to the nearest pound. So we're going to hit 2 pounds. Just going to measure it. This is your typical standard length, width, height. So we are going to enter the box dimensions, 14 by 11 by 7. And we're going to confirm. If you messed up, you can always restart. If you want to view the contents in there as well, you can also print labels from this page too, like super last minute if you need to. Otherwise, we're going to confirm and continue. So when you get to this page, pick our ship date. The time of the video here, we're going to mark Saturday. Our small parcel delivery. So we're paying 30 cents a pound, $3.98, about $32 in profit. So you're just going to confirm everything once again. And then from here, you're going to accept the charges. All right, guys, so from this point, we are almost at the end of the road. We are going to select the shipping label size that we're gonna print by. We're gonna do the US letter. I had it set up on thermal. If you have thermal printer, you can do that. And then from here, you're gonna print. All right, after you print, you're gonna hit view tracking details. And that is it, guys. Your shipment and shipments are now complete. We're gonna take those box labels and we're gonna cut them out, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. We're gonna stick them on the box and then we're good to go. I do have a label printer, but I just wanna show you guys what you gotta do if you just wanna get started. You don't have to have all the fancy gadgets or anything, just get it done. So basically it's just gonna look like this. Don't ever put it where you can cut with the knife. Amazon does not want that. But you're gonna put one up top, one down low. All right, guys, so this is what it looks like when we're all done. We got the shipping label and then we have the FBA label. This is gonna tell the fulfillment center what's in the box. This is for the UPS store that is gonna show them where this is going. Guys, I had so much fun making this video. Hopefully this was able to help a couple of you out. If it did, like the video, subscribe. I'll be coming out with some new content. Hopefully I can help you guys out more in the future. I know I had a ton of trouble finding videos like this when I first started. Thank you guys so much and appreciate all of you.